We are 1 minute to game time. Good luck.
Hey,
good luck.
thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Nice. And that's all you're going to see of me on this stream. Welcome to everyone watching from South Africa and from Estonia. This is WBUC 2025. South African Sand Sharks are playing Estonia. Sand Sharks are ranked 21st in the mixed division, Estonia ranked 27th. But none of that really matters right now. Sand Sharks a bit slow on the line because the game has officially started. I'm going to go shout at them. Time is on! Game has started! Good. That's my role, is shouting at the team. Yep. Right, I'm getting up on my perch. It looks like Sand Sharks are pulling to Estonia. On the line for South Africa, we have Sandra, Chris, Adam, Richard, and Jamie. I do apologize for not knowing the Estonian team's names, but I can confirm that there are 5 of them on the line. And that is the level of smart commentary you can expect from this live stream. Game is on! Estonia pick up and reset to center. Just held onto that disc. Conditions a bit gusty here, which may well suit the Sand Sharks. But Estonia take the first score. 1-0 Estonia. apologize to the Estonians watching. I'm obviously going to be commentating more on South Africa and talking through who's on the line. Right now we have Noku, Anna, Peach, Pieter, and Leah. And that was Tina. Disc is up. Pieter catches it deep in the end zone, resets to Peach, back to Pieter. Nice quick play. Peach looking for a line option. Noku clearing out. Pieter going up the line, just out of his reach. Turnover. Oh, great outstep by Pieter, but Estonia sneak it past him for the score. 2-0 Estonia. Arno, if you get that side, please ask Robin to make sure they do the score. They're not doing the score. Thank you. This commentary team is trying to remind our volunteers to score. I think that was Rubber wanting to tell everyone back home that that was his score. He's the most popular guy here, I've just heard. On the line for South Africa we have Tina, Arno, Sandra, Chris and Kerschyl. Disc in. Sandra going to pick up. Sandra going deep immediately. Arno's going to have to work hard for that. Disc continues out of his reach. Turnover right on the end zone. Force looks to be Ocean from Sand Sharks. Kerschyl shutting that down. Estonia calmly moving the disc around. Arno shutting that down, going deep up the line. That's going to require a little bit more than she has. Turnover, Tina picking up. Looking for Arno, who's coming under. And Sandra's going to pick that up. She made that look easy, but that was an incredible layup. Foul called by Tina. Uncontested from Estonia, which means Tina gets the disc. Tina faking up the line. Chris not moving, but Chris is very away. He's looking for it. Tina going for Chris, and what a put! Tina is known for those puts. Makes a difficult throw look easy. The wind is coming across the field from left to right towards the camera. So Tina threw an outside-in forehand with the wind coming from behind her to the left. Tricky shot to throw. She made it look good. 2-1. 2-1 to Estonia. Yeah, thank you. We're helping the volunteers to reminding them to do the scoreboard. Sand Sharks are on D. It's a male line. On the line we have Kenny, Jamie, Leah, Doug, and one more. When it comes to me, I'll let you know who that is. Faking a hammer. Get some nice laughter from the Estonian team there. Great catch from Estonia, moving around the disc quite sharply. Doug giving a lot of space there, and that's going to be a tricky catch to make, and they're not able to make that. Turnover in the end zone. Kenny picking up disc. Turnover, Estonia on disc. Looking to score from this, and great layout. One-handed grab from Estonia in the end zone. 3-1 Estonia. The missing Sand Sharks player on the last point was Keanan. This point is a male line. On the line we have Anna, Tina, Chris, Adam and Richard. But it's Estonia who are going to pull. Just coming in. It's getting very breezy now. Tina looking for options. Sand Sharks need some more downfield movement here. As turnover, Estonia looking for a quick score. Grab the disc just on the end zone. Looking over and D from Adam. Incredible. Tina looking for options. Looking up the line. Ooh, layout D from Estonia. Immediate pickup, looking for the quick score. Are they going to get it? Female play open, didn't go for it. Took the easy option. That should be 4-1 Estonia. See, there's a challenge on the chat by one Paul Vickers for me to commentate like it is a cattle auction. I request Paul to please send me a voice note about what that could possibly sound like. On the line we have Noku, Jamie, Doug, Peach and Leah. Estonia are signaling readiness. Sand Sharks are signaled. Disc in. That might go out of bounds, and it does by about 1.5 meters. Peach has called a brick. He's going to walk it up to the brick mark. Or in Peach's case, jog. Peach always exceeds expectations. Peach looking for options. Noku giving him one. Cutting in, cutting under. Peach activating Jamie. Jamie waiting for just the right moment, but unable to connect back with Peach. Turnover. End zone called from Estonia. Jamie going for the D, and up the line for a layout D by Estonia. Great work by them. Score is 5-1 to Estonia. The Estonian team seem remarkably happy with their score. On the line we have Tina, Kerschyl, Adam, Chris and Sandra.
No response rates.
33%. No, 50-50.
Estonia appeared to have pulled that disc before any acknowledgement by the Sand Sharks. We need to look be on top of that. Sandra looking down Chris. Easy put to Adam. He's looking options. Yes, back to Sandra. Nice vision, Sandra. Straight to Chris. Lovely. Chris looking for an easy option, but just too far for Adam. Great connections by the Sharks. They'll be happy with a lot of that. Tina giving her mark some space. Estonia pick up. Take under. Tina happy to give the unders. Got to work hard to stop that up the line, which he does. Sandra forcing away, going for the foot block. Huck has gone up. The wind will catch that, and Chris just gets enough fingers to that on the layout, pushing it out of Estonia's grasp. He's calling an injury. Full stretch layout, and it wasn't horizontal for him. He went up into the air, full stretch, came down pretty hard. He's limping, will hopefully be okay, taking some time off. I didn't see who came on, but we have Richard, who attempts a layout. And the disc will need to go all the way back. This wind making those kind of forehands quite tricky to throw. Estonia setting up two-person vertical stack in the end zone. Tina and Kerschyl watching that quite closely. Sandra holding the middle space. Adam on Estonia number 29, who's going to do an up-the-line cut. Reset. Sandra's going to watch that all the way. Two layouts, and it's turnover. Tina will pick up this disc. Sandra putting herself in the reset space. Adam already working hard. Richard is coming under, so is Adam. Both of them in the same space. Richard to Adam. Adam now looking at options. Sandra looking for a reset, and a little too much on that. Again, the wind from that direction making those throws tricky. Forces away, which is towards the camera. The ocean's behind me. Estonia pick up. Play to the middle of the field. To the far side, looking deep. No options. It's good defense. The Sand Sharks.
End zone! End zone! Adam!
Sandra covering that inside throw. Estonia still working hard, looking at the options, and a double play at disc there. Richard immediately going deep. Sandra looking at up the line options, probably activate Tina, which she does. Unfortunately couldn't connect there. Turnover. Estonia breathing a bit hard. They've been working hard at this point. Disc is in. Up the line again. That's sitting really slowly for ages. The Estonian woman grabs that for the score. 6-1 Estonia. Time I called. I'm going to help our volunteers by recording when that happened. Time I called by Estonia. Each team has one timeout per game. Timeout 75 seconds, but at 1 minute the team needs to make their way to the line. Sand Sharks will be happy for this timeout, just to give them a bit of time to regroup and focus on the next point. will give me a bit of time to check in with the live chat. Thank you everyone for posting the score. And no thank you to Paul Vickers for his suggestions. To answer, Paul, your question about score check, there should be a link in the video description to the live score on the website. I'm not sure if that's being updated in real time, to be honest. Okay, on the line for the Sand Sharks, we have Jamie, Doug, Keanan, Pieter, and Leah.
Can I do a guest entrance?
You absolutely can.
Presenter.
Yeah.
We have Peach on the mic right now. Spirit captain for the RSA Sand Sharks. We've got a big pull go out. Doug looking to field this guy. Very confidently taking that. Resets it onto Jamie. Jamie now looking upfield for her next option. Not looking too hot, so she resets onto Doug. We've got some good flow for these last two throws now. Doug's looking. Oh, he finds a lovely inside break throw. Lovely reset onto Jamie. This is the kind of energy we need now. Nice reset, swing. We swing this.
Oh,
nice
lovely
catch
Doug.
on Keanan. Dougie's throwing straight through. Peter. Lovely. A good reset up the line onto Peter. Again, finding Keanan in the mid-space. Chill, Keanan. Oh, he looks for it. Oh! Absolutely terrific flat ball game coming out of the Sand Sharks this point. Let's see if they can turn it back in their favor. Estonia picking up the disc. They're looking deep. They find their undershot. Lovely little reset pop. And again, a swing. Looking deep now. Nope, they find the inside fielder. Okay, good hands on number 23. Looking for a reset. Dougie is contesting that. Oh, it's very close. Layout from Estonia. Lovely stuff. Looks for a deep shot here, and he finds it. Great hands in 67. That brings the score to 7-1 in favor of Estonia. Also bringing us to halftime. Your Peach on the mic. Born to be an ultimate commentator.
Justin Peach was born to be an ultimate commentator and cattle auctioneer. If only all of us could have our passions overlap in that same way. So that's half time. The teams swap. Actually, I thought the teams swap sides. It actually depends on which end zone they're in. They should be a different end zone than the one they started the game on. The Sand Sharks started off to my left, so they're now in the right end zone. But there's no additional time given for half time. Timing is the same as for every point. So on the line we have 5 players. Looking at Estonia, it looks like a male gender line. South Africa's matched that. On the line we have Justin, Noku, Arno, Kenny, and Anna. Apologies for the left to right panning. Hopefully that's not making everyone too dizzy. Just coming in from Estonia. That is a spicy pull. Just in from the end zone, but rolling all the way out the back. So brick called by Kenny. Brick called, but he can't take it from the brick one. Walks up to the end of the beginning of the end zone, straight to Peach. Justin looking for a quick give and go, directing traffic. Estonia playing zone defense, which means they have 3 players around the disc. Peach laying out there. Lovely reset. Nice option to Arno, who puts a spicy pass back to Peach, who has to lay out to pick that up, which he does. Nice and calm. Nice outside in from Noku. Arno free in the end zone, but the throw wasn't on. Estonia requiring a layout to D that. Disc goes up, and Kenny. Kenny's going to be pretty happy that was a D. Always sets very high standards for himself. And looks a bit disappointed that he didn't make that look better, and yet it was still a D. Please send your thoughts and prayers to Kenny. And to Peach. Peach making the most of the three-step rule and going up for the huck. That's going to go quite far left. Needs to be well read. Oh! Got hands to that, but not enough to make the grab. Estonia pick up and are walking up to the line. Arno's forcing away, forcing Ocean.
Nice, Kenny.
Foul called by Kenny. Correctly so in my view. And uncontested by Estonia. Frisbee is a non-contact sport, which isn't to say that contact never happens, but when it does, a foul can be called, and in that case, accepted by Estonia.
That's my beach, yep.
Going for quite an incredible left-hand high release into the end zone. The score by Estonia. Estonia 8, South African Sand Sharks 1. It's a woman line. On the Sand Sharks line we have Sandra, Adam, Richard, Jamie and Tina. Just coming in. Sandra picking up. Potentially looking deep, but not on. Nice put to Jamie. Jamie looking calm on disc. Lovely put. That foot was in. Sandra working hard for that. Lovely flow from the Sand Sharks. Back to Sandra. Sandra to Adam.
Hey, Jamie!
Sorry, Sandra to Richard. Richard to Adam. Adam looking for an option. Sand Sharks will be happy to not rush this. And that is a layout score from Richard. And there is some joy, jubilation right there. Score is 8-2 to Estonia. Robin on the other side of the field echoing the gender line call, something that is surprisingly difficult to keep track of during the games. During the last game, the volunteers told us that they would not keep track of gender line and that it was the team's responsibility to do so. How you doing, Chris? That was a great layout. Chris says thank you. And now we have gender line confusion with 3 men on the Estonian line, and they've switched out for 3 women. Well spotted by Sand Sharks before that point. On the line for Sand Sharks we have Kerschyl, Kenny, Pieter, Arno, who is pulling, and Leah. Just coming in. Estonia picking up and resetting to the middle. players to be wary. Looking for a huck into the end zone, and Estonia make that look easy.
Good job. Nice one. Let's go, Estonia. Let's go, guys. Go, Chalky.
Score is 9-2 to Estonia. If someone from Estonia is watching on this live stream, please feel free to explain the chants of the Estonian team and what they mean. On the South African line, we have Arno, Sandra, Chris, Adam, Jamie. Estonia holding up the disc, waiting for acknowledgement, which is received. Disc is in. That might go all the way out, but only by half a meter. Brick called by Sandra. Arno threatening a deep shot, or threatening a deep receiving option. Arno going all the way into the end zone, given a bit of space by his player. Sandra responding to some sideline heckling there, looking for options. Jamie getting free. Sandra activating. No options. Layout D attempt by Estonia. Chris on disc. Chris going for spicy put to Arno, who gets that. That is in. I believe that is Arno's first score of the tournament, and he is thrilled with that. Great put by Chris. He is holding his face in his hands, surely celebrating the audaciousness of that throw. Doug agreeing, patting him on the shoulder. Chris is still holding his face in his hands, and he is apologizing to Arno. Please do add your condolences to Chris in the chat. Score is 9-3 to Estonia. On the line we have Peach, Keanan, Noku, Pieter and Leah. Some high fives on the sideline here. The volunteers are meant to whistle, and there we go. Forehand pull from Keanan. It's coming up quickly on D, forcing us away. Quality put. Estonia moving nicely. Turnover from Estonia. Drop there. Their forces away. Keanan on stall 6, stall 7. Unable to complete with Pieter. High stall count. Estonia working hard on defense to force that turn. In no hurry to pick that disc up.
Call the force, Pieter.
Forces away.
Forces away! Forces away!
Sand Sharks happy to give away the unders, meaning the players coming towards the disc. I'm going to go for the score there. Peach just too tired to keep up with his player. Taking a breather. Scores 10-3 to Estonia. Gender call, please, Peach. Estonia are asking.
We had
Okay, one on the line. So we have on the line for South Africa, Tina, Sandra, Kerschyl, Adam and Richard. Disc is in. Tina picking up. She has Sandra as an option, but she's hard forced away. Gone for a very... Whew, that was an excellent grab. Adam and Richard working together really nicely.
Wow.
Adam calling a foul.
Hand signals, please.
Peach asking for hand signals.
No, really?
No hand signal given by Richard there, but continuing with the conversation. Estonia have retracted or uncontested that call, which means that the score stands. The score is 10-4 to Estonia.
1 ja 2 puukavad, 3 ja 4 mängivad.
Ei olnudki, oli kuidagi... Ta oli siuke nagu süles ja siis ma ei tea, kas see fikseeritud oli või mitte.
Giving some view of the Estonian team.
Teevad selle maa-ala vastu sama asi või?
Yeah, let's return to the field.
Või poolpikka ja see on tekkinud.
Tegelikult see on päris hea lukk meile. Me lihtsalt seal võiksime kiibi postata ja me rohkem mängus olema.
On the Sand Sharks line we have Nuku, Arno, Jamie, Anna and Doug. Just coming in from Jamie. Wind's picking up again. Estonia picking up in the center of the field. Might try to hit that. He does as a hammer, but that's going to be a little closer than I initially thought, but still out of reach of the player. Low five there between Doug and the Estonian. Doug going to walk the disc up to line. Here's Jamie as his other handler, and in the middle we have Noku deep. Doug going straight to Anna. Anna looking for an option. Arno getting in front of his player and making sure he gets that. And I think that disc slipped out of his hand as he threw that and wasn't able to complete to Jamie. Turnover and immediate score. With the Estonian player hitting his head. I'm not sure if that's celebration or what. Score is 11-4 to Estonia. This is a male line. On the line for South Africa we have Peach, Chris, Sandra. Is that Richard? And Tina. Yes, my brain is beginning to glitch. Thank you for all who've noticed that. Just coming in. And just out, brick call by Tina. Estonia struggling a little bit with their pulls. Sand Sharks will be happy to start in an advantageous position. Brick mark agreed on, disc is tapped in. Tina to Peach. Peach is Tina as a reset option. Big around throw. Tina back to Peach, working it up nicely. Sandra getting free. Will stay calm. Little put to Peach, back to Sandra. Probably back to Peach, but Peach will clear out of there. Sandra, big forehand, and that's going to come back to Chris. But the Estonian player working hard to get on top of that. Estonian playing a little poachy there. Not quite his own, but an extra player on Sandra. So maybe that does count as a zone. Let me know in the comments if that counts. Peach will need to keep working hard here. Huck is on. Huck goes up. And that's going to sit for ages. Sandra going to work hard to chase that down. And puts on just enough pressure on the Estonian player for the turnover. Leah congratulating her. Tina picking up. Sandra still working hard for that, coming under. Both hand grabs. Enough backspin on that for that disc to sit nicely. Tina coming around. Great layout attempt there. Peach around to Sandra, who's going to have to work hard to get that as the wind picks that up a little too much. Estonia taking their time, have a bit of a breather. These games require a lot of fitness. No call from Peach there. It looks like some contact. No hand signal given there, but I think between Peach and his opposite it's obvious. Peach has now signaled foul. It's uncontested. I think Peach just made contact with the other player's legs as they were moving. Just some discussion about how to restart. Disc coming in on 0. Sandra tapping it in. Ricard working hard there. Puck going up. And the wind making that too difficult to grab. Ricard will be happy with his work on defense there. And is now 3 on 0. Will be looking for potential puts. Sandra is considering it. Calls him under. Great effort by Richard. Double attempt, but not able to grab that. Chris is going to need to track his player quite closely here. Richard working hard, forces away. Estonia looking for the huck, that goes up, and their offensive player gets clear for the score. 12-4 to Estonia. The Sand Sharks are echoing the male gender call, and instead of the classic hands clasped behind the head, they are using springbok horns on top of the head. On the line we have Kenny, Anna, Keanan, Pieter and Leah. Disc is in. That is deep into the end zone, lands just in. Potential Callahan effort there, but so calm by Pieter and Keanan. Pieter looking for the huck, put it in front of Anna, but a little too far. Turnover. Anna's going to need to work hard here. She's looking for the reset or possible continuations. Keanan forcing away. Inside throw by Estonia. Left hand forehand to the far side and just out of the grasp of a player laying out. Pieter picking up. Kenny in lots of space right in front of me. Disc is in. High release forehand from Pieter. Kenny trying to signal to play those quicker. Sand Sharks moving it around. Nice work between Pieter, Anna and Keanan. Anna being marked by 3 players. Estonia playing their zone defense again. Lovely put. Wind picking up again. Kenny putting a lovely put to Leah, who's going to easily put that to Keanan, who will most likely reset to Anna. He does not. He goes up the line to Pieter, who will calmly put it to Keanan. Sand Sharks working on their decision making, which has been excellent at this point. Kenny putting a spicy forehand around. Keanan grabbing that one hand left-handed, and they nearly knock each other out with the celebration. The score is 12-5 to Estonia. I believe this is the most points scored by the Sand Sharks in this tournament. Every game they're improving. Most of the team coming to the line to hear the call and to be called onto the line. On the line we have Jami, Kerschyl, Sandra, Adam. I'm starting to confuse Adam and Richard. It's the moustache. And Arno. Estonia already have their hand in the air. They're with the disc. Get the disc. No one has noticed that Sand Sharks are on O. And the disc is in the back of the end zone. I think that is a team fine, which should be issued tonight. Volunteers have finally blown the whistle. Please do suggest in the comments what the team fine should be. Sandra coming in with the pull. Nice and gentle into the end zone. Estonia picking up and reset to the middle. Again, a little bit breezy picking up. Right in the middle, and double defense between Jami and Sandra. Jami back into Sandra. Sandra continues to Arno. Arno to Kersh. Adam nice and calm. A little too optimistic on that forehand to Sandra. He was forced hard ocean. Didn't have an easy reset option, so needed to throw something at a high stall count. Estonia picking up on the far sideline. Kerschyl working hard to do that. Jami coming across to cover. Arno seeing that his player's going deep. Estonia laying out to grab that one-handed left hand. Put that is going to sit for a while, but not long enough for the D. Sandra and Kerschyl communicating as to who will take that mark. Adam going to pick up that disc. We have Kerschyl deep, Jami in the middle space, Sandra close to this sideline. Disc is in. Nice to Arno. Should be looking for easy puts here. That was not that. Estonia putting that high. That's going to be a bid, which Richard goes up for, or Adam goes up for. Estonia putting it around the outside. That is the score. And that is the game. Estonia take that 13-5. Sand Sharks are improving every game. Thank you to everyone for dialing in from South Africa and Estonia and anywhere else around the world. That is the last Sand Sharks game for today. Please tune in tomorrow when we will be playing India and Great Britain. I'm not sure in which order. Great Britain are ranked 4th or 5th, I can't remember, pretty highly. And the news of the day seems to be the Indian team beating Germany on Universe Point. Catch you all tomorrow.